Hi friends, it's Julia. Welcome to Pinkfresh Friday, my informal version. And today I am starting off with these 3 pieces of paper from the Let's Stay Home collection. I think they're all from, yes, they are from Let's Stay Home. So these are the sides that I've pulled that I'm going to use, and I'm going to create a 2-page layout. So I pulled in a couple of sheets of Basil cardstock. It's the textured on one side and then plain on the opposite side. And so here's where I'm starting. With this kit, with this collection, the only thing I received in the mystery box that I ordered in 2022 was the 3 papers that went along for this collection. I didn't get any embellishments for it. So I did have some additional embellishments that did not have a paper selection to go with them, and they were the Best Day. There are some chipboard flair as well as some enamel dots. But as you can see, these go with any of these papers because you're going to find these same colors throughout. So I'm pulling these in to use with this, plus I've pulled some additional embellishments. Now I am starting off with a sketch today from Scrapbooking Cards Today from the summer of 2002. It is a 2-page layout and it's a free sketch, and this is what it looks like. So I've got a handful of pictures to go along with it right here that I will figure out if I'm going to cut them down or what I'm going to do, how I'm going to make them work for this layout. So I have my photos, I have my papers, I have a couple of embellishments, and I thought I might need some additional embellishments. So I went to my stash. I found this MMBI clear sticker. They're gold, and there are any number of phrases throughout, and they have a lot to do with love and family and just fun sentiments, and there's even an alphabet in there. And then I pulled my March 2021 Freckled Fawn kit, which has letter stickers, it has labels, it has washi strips, it has wood veneer, and it has enamel, looks like hearts and dots. And then this chipboard set came along with it, and if you see this along with both of these, you will see the colors carried throughout. And I did have some additional letter stickers that came, or that I purchased separately or got in a mystery box or mystery bag from Freckled Fawn. So I went ahead and have those to the side if I should need them. But there's multiple packages, I think 3, maybe 4 or 5 sheets of letter stickers in here already. So I don't think that I'll need those other 2, but they were with this kit when I pulled it out, so I just added it all in. This is where I'm starting. I do have my embellishment bowl sitting here on the desk. If I want to go through here and pull anything out, like that's a pretty green color, but it's not always the easiest to match. But if I hold it right down here, I have some little bits and pieces here that have that. So I might be able to get away with using that. I also have a large butterfly that I could use. Then I have some clipboard pieces that I could use. I have some any number of flowers and clouds, and there's some little bows in here. There's some cut apart butterflies in here. Like look at that yellow butterfly there. Matches perfectly with the yellow in this background paper. Same with the pink. It doesn't match 100%, but it matches close enough that I could use it with that. So I have this whole bowl of embellishments that I want to get used. So I've got this to the side to pull in if I need it. But this is where I'm starting. So if you will give me a minute, I will show you a close-up of that sketch, and then I will be back to show you or go through the creation process with you. Anyway, be right back.
The online survey of patients, it is almost exactly the same as that was discovered in the NIH cohort. Really very little variation. Again, we see fatigue, cough, conductive usually as the most common, and shortness of breath, again, almost identical. The interesting and I think important thing that we have to recognize is that there's often a delay in the diagnosis. And the median time from symptom onset to diagnosis in one study from Korea was 10 months. It varied from a month to 6 years. And we know that there are other studies that suggest the delay can be up to 2 years. Let's look at a case. This is Mrs. Swenson. She is a 70-year-old woman referred for chronic cough and fatigue. She has a productive cough and weight loss, pretty significant, 19 pounds over the last year. A past medical history of some arthritis, hypertension, Like most of our patients, she's a non-smoker. She does have a low BMI, and she has some abnormal findings on auscultation. And the chest X-ray, and confirmed by CT, showed multiple nodular opacities with some focal bronchiectasis, no cavitation. Labs were pretty much normal. And because of her chronic cough, she was treated with amoxicillin and azithromycin for 7 days and noted no improvement in her symptoms. So we have our first question. Which of the following would you consider at this time? Would you order a sputum culture, order a culture of bronchial lavage, perform a transbronchial lung biopsy and culture, or would you diagnose NTM lung disease based on history and workup? What do you think?
All right, Dr. Daly, I've got the results in from the audience. It looks like 67% of them would order a sputum culture.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with that group. I just think that's the best first step, and I'm going to show you in just a moment my argument for going with sputum as opposed to bronchoscopy, which I thought some people would probably proceed with. So let's look at how we diagnose NTM lung disease. The ATS, IDSA presented these diagnostic criteria.
am done with this layout. And for this collection, I used the Let's Stay Home collection. I only had 3 sheets of paper, and as you can see, I used all 3 sheets of paper. And so I feel accomplished in that. I did start off the layout with the sketch from Scrapbook and Cards today, and I think it's a page map sketch, but I'm not 100% sure. And so to that, I had added these couple of packages of embellishments from the Best Day, and I did use both of these. I have enamel dots and then chipboard flare. I used 1, 2, 3 pieces from there and then several from there. I had pulled in a Freckled Fawn kit from March of 2021. These are the extra alphabets that I pulled in. I had 2 in here. I think I had 4 total in here, and then I had 2 extras, so I put all the extras into here. But I did use up my wood veneer that came with the kit. I used a ton of the enamel dots. I put the washi strip on white scrap paper and fussy cut that out. Used the title, used almost an entire sheet of labels. I just have 2 left here. And then used quite a few of these glittery and plain stars as well. So yeah. And then these I have had in my stash forever. These are from Me and My Big Ideas, and they're just phrases and words and sentiments and arrows and hearts and just all sorts of things along with an alphabet. I didn't use the alphabet, but I used a ton of the sentiments throughout. There's a close-up of the sketch, and again, it's a 2-pager, and here is the layout that I have created. This one turned out so fun. Not 100% like I had in my mind, but it came out so fun. I wanted the word home to show up on here, but I inadvertently cut it off and covered it up. I should have fussy cut it from the scrap piece of paper where it says stay home and just fussy cut the word home and put it somewhere on there. None of us live at this lake resort where my mom lives at, but we all show up there for 4th of July, and that's where our family, my mom's family, shows up for our family reunion. And so there's a big park there, and the kids like to get out there and play. Yeah, when I was a kid, we would get out on the boats and go skiing and doing all the water sports, but as time has gone by, there's less of that. There's less boaters in the family, so we don't get the boats out or anything, but sometimes there's a beach close by. They'll bring their bathing suits. They're all wearing bathing suits under their clothes today, and they'll go to the beach and have some fun and play out there. But as you can see, I layered up a ton of labels here, here, and here for my embellishment clusters. I put those gold phrases on every single one of the photos. I put the stars, the enamel stars, the chipboard stars, the wood veneer. I put in each little section. This is the washi strip here where I layered it onto white scrap paper. Yeah, and I love, even though it didn't turn out quite how I wanted it to, I love how this one turned out. It is so fun and so playful, and it just makes me smile every time I see it. And you know, to see all these photos of the kids and everyone having fun, that's the best part. I will have photos of the embellishment clusters at the end of the video if you're interested in seeing those. Don't forget, next month I will be back with another Pinkfresh Friday. I have some more pattern papers to use up, as well as a few little embellishment packs that I have from them that I purchased from a mystery box in 2022. And so my goal is to get all those supplies used up. Pinkfresh, even though it's very, very pretty, it's not really anything that I am super in love with. Some of the papers, like this blue, I'm not necessarily keen on the pattern in it, but the color I love. As this one here, I absolutely adore. But it works really, really well with my Freckled Fawn embellishment. So I may be able to pull out and create another layout or two with what I have left. So let's keep going forward. If not, then we'll change it to something else. It won't be Pinkfresh Friday anymore. Anywho, guys, I appreciate you being here. I would love it if you would flip me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.